Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the world's finest podcast. That is Noah. I'm Bohdi. And today, this episode will be reviewing my GOAT, the GOAT, Batman The Long Halloween. We're going to be doing our second ever comic book review. So, really excited about that. Before we get into anything crazy, Noah, how about you talk about the Discord server real fast? Because you have a little announcement to make.
Boys, we ran a poll on the Discord server for a bit of fun. What was the most underrated project of 2025? Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, Captain America Brave New World, Ironheart, Batman Ninja, Marvel Zombies, and the winner, with 43% of the votes, the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
W's.
We like to hear the only correct answer. The only correct answer.
Yeah.
But if you want to be a part of fun stuff like that, hop into the Discord, bro. Talk about comics with us. Good time. Talk about the MCU, DCU, whatever. Good setup, bro.
Talk about your
lock
life. Talk about comic books. Do whatever you'd like. We're there to hang out with you.
Hop in, lock in.
Yes. So before we get into anything even crazier, this is the second time I've said this. This is terrible planning on my part. As my trade paperback says, quote, Christopher Nolan, director of The Dark Knight Rises. The Long Halloween is more than a comic book. It's an epic tragedy. Noah, can you tell us your epic tragedy regarding The Long Halloween, please? Was that a W plug? Was that a W com? All right.
Yeah, I had an epic tragedy. I bought the Batman Loeb and Sale Omnibus on sale, and it sat in the backlog for a bit before I read it. And when I cracked it out, I was reading it, loving it. I got up to Dark Victory, and I was straight up missing a chunk.
Mm-hmm.
I was missing a big chunk of issue 6 and 7.
Nice.
And I was like, what the hell is this? Because I had 2 of issue 5. Like, what is going on here, bro? Are we serious? And I read issue 6 and 7 online.
Please, speed. Go ahead.
I do not condone pirating comics.
No.
But when you think about it, I already own it, technically. DC owes me that. DC owes me that. So I read it online. Digital is the worst format. And it's not close. People who only read digitally.
What are you doing?
What?
As a previous digital only person, it's terrible.
It's bad.
It's really bad.
And I think I've heard that like on like Marvel Unlimited and that kind of thing, it shows you panel by panel, which I think would be better. But like when you're on like a pirating site, or I think probably a Kindle would do this as well, where it's just a whole page at a time on digital.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
Yeah. Anyway, I was like, dude, what the heck? But my plan was, because I don't want a cooked Omni in my collection, bro. Like, I won't be able to reread this. I don't want to. This is not cool. So I called up Amazon. I was like, boys, replace it for me. The guy was like, nah, bro.
Nice.
We ain't doing that. He's like, you send it back and get a refund.
It's not what he sounded like.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna do an impression of what he sounded like.
Yeah. That's tragic.
So I just ended up deciding I would finish the Omni, then send it back, get my money back, and buy more comics with that money.
W.
I don't have a copy of Long Halloween on me right now, but it's in the noggin. And I actually spent the entire rest of the time reading Dark Victory just in fear. Every time there was a scene change or a time jump, I was like, am I missing pages? Because originally I just thought I was missing issue 7.
Yeah.
But then I was looking at the online version. I'm like, I haven't seen these pages before, but I have seen these pages. Turns out I wasn't missing all of issue 7. It was just the end of issue 7 and the start of issue 7 and the end of issue 6.
So weird.
So what I thought was issue 6 was actually issue 6 and 7 combined.
Nice.
Anyway, that's unrelated to the Long Halloween.
Is it though? Because it literally says right here, it's an epic tragedy.
It is an epic tragedy. That one of the extras in the omnibus, I had to skim over the extras because I just needed to return it because the post office was about to close. And it has the full conversation between Chris Nolan and whatever the other guy was, Escoya or someone. And it has this full double-page spread of their conversation about Long Halloween.
Nice.
Pretty sick.
Yeah.
Wait, bro.
How do we feel about just giving a general rating?
Okay.
So before we start, we go check the Spider-Man Blue review out when you're done with this. Finish this. This is the most popular comic book of all time. So you guys should probably.
Is it?
I would say so.
I think Dark Knight Returns.
That probably is, yes. This is one of the
And it'd probably be this.
This is one of the most popular comic books of all time. Most of you guys who are watching this have probably read this. Spider-Man Blue, a lot nicher. Not many people have actually read that book, surprisingly. So go check that out after this. But if you guys have already seen that, we didn't really do a rating because me and Noah kind of agreed that doing ratings for comics at the time was just not the strat. But over time, we actually have agreed that some ratings for some comics is like actually good. This is a comic we both agreed to give a rating on. So don't go flaming us in the comments if you've seen both, saying that we're stupid for not giving a rating for Spider-Man Blue. Anyways.
Spider-Man Blue is an 8.5.
Good take. I think Spider-Man Blue's a 9.
I just wanted to drop that in there.
I think Spider-Man Blue's a 9. But yeah. Anyways, our rating for Batman: A Long Halloween out of 10. 3, 2, 1. 10. 9?
9.5.
Oh, really? So what?
9.5.
What's taking the 0.5 away?
My gut.
Really?
My gut tells me that.
Should we comic flip for you to get a 10? Low key?
Dude, that's not how my freaking ratings are. Look, you could blame it on the whole Omni experience thing.
Mm-hmm.
Weighing it down. I feel sometimes I have an issue. I mean, you could also argue. Okay, wait. Okay. Spoiler alert for Long Halloween. This is spoiler review. Spoiler review. I knew that Alberto Folk Island was holiday before I even started reading it.
That is.
And so, anyone who knows me knows I'm like the biggest anti-spoiler guy of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Like Bohdi will send me a panel that's from like the first page of a comic I haven't read. I'm like, spoiling this for me, man. And I'm like, so I got the Omni. I'm like, I don't want to flick through this. I don't want spoilers. And my dad's like, you got to flick through it, man. And anyway, I was stretching the spine. And I wasn't looking at the pages. It's like, oh, look at one page won't hurt. And I looked down on the first page of Dark Victory. And for those who know, the text is literally Alberto Falcone was holiday.
Yeah.
And it's not even that I like looked away straight away. I was just like, I wonder what this text says. I wonder what Batman's saying here. So I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's disappointing.
It is. It was gutting. And then, look, rating it lower because of that feels unfair. But obviously, less of that experience knowing it. Because it is unguessable. I'm putting myself in the shoes of,
it is
a new reader. I'm like, this is unguessable.
Another thing.
And then, I was going to say what my actual problem is.
My bad. Go ahead.
All good. Sometimes because I just need to reread it. Just analyze it. You know what I'm saying? Analyze it better. But every issue, this is also a pro. Every issue obviously takes place on a holiday.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes because every killing takes place on a holiday, sometimes it feels like because every issue takes place on the holiday where you see a killing, it sometimes feels like the only detective work, the only efforts being done to catch Holiday only seem to be being done on the days they know he's going to make a killing. And I feel like I get that's like, maybe I just need to accept that's like the storytelling technique they chose, but it just feels like they're just literally just sitting on their butts in between issues sometimes. Like, sometimes it's like, it will be between issues and they've made like they haven't made any progress in the case in between. You know what I mean? It's like they're only making progress in the case. the days that he's gonna make the killings, and they know he's gonna make the killings. I don't really understand that.
Like that's a good.
And
That's fair.
I feel like it's a stupid. No, I feel like it's a stupid complaint. I'm not gonna lie. It's a bit of a nitpick.
They do show the detective work that isn't on the holiday. In all fairness.
When?
Like all throughout Halloween, they're doing detective work, and then on Thanksgiving, they're literally like trying to get to the bottom of who blew up Den's house, and that takes place before Thanksgiving.
But then there's like a couple instances, but like.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's just like.
I feel like
it's a good nitpick. It's fair. I'm not.
And then also, like, I just feel like I need to reread it and just like.
Yeah.
Lock in.
A reread never hurts.
I did find myself a little bit like, oh.
It can take you out. That can definitely.
I've been like, oh, you've jumped ahead a lot here, and it seems like there might be a 2-month gap between two issues, and it's like 2 months is a lot of time to make progress on a case, and you haven't.
Yeah.
But then now it's a holiday. You are. I get there's another killing on that day, but like I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it might be just a stupid complaint, but
it's fair. I don't blame you,
guys.
That's a
9.5 out of 10 is an extremely high rating for me.
It is, yeah.
Like, it's so high. I'm a very critical rater with comics, so it is a top 5 comic of all time.
Yeah, that's a very
at the moment currently
very good take. The thing with me,
it's so good.
So this was actually one of the first like big comics I've read. Like when I was getting into comics, I didn't want to get a book this thick. This is like 400 pages. I didn't want to do this because, and my thought process was like, I'm getting into comics. I want to read something that I know I'm gonna like. And if there's a book this big that I end up not liking, I'm gonna have to read this entire thing, and I'm just gonna get forced, and it's like just killing my momentum in comics. So I eventually just like powered into it, and like the first issue, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna love this. And I remember the first time I read the first issue. Well, I've only read this book once, but when I read the first issue and this happened, the first killing with him in the tub, I was like, yeah, this is gonna be the best comic I've ever read.
So peak.
It's so good.
It's so good.
The art is nothing short of spectacular. One of my favorite things about this book, this is actually a criticism for some people, is the fact that it takes a lot of inspiration from other media. Like this, like not this panel specifically, but like he's just Hannibal Lecter. Calendar Man is just Hannibal Lecter. Simply put, he's just Hannibal Lecter. And like one of the first pages,
Calendar Man.
Calendar Man's so good in this, bro. In one of the first pages, you see, freaking Falcone do the infamous pose from Godfather, which like I've never even seen Godfather, but that's just one of the most iconic movie poses of all time. So it's like people actually complain about the fact that this takes inspiration from other things. I think that's a plus, because like not only does it make the characters so much more deeper than they would have been if they didn't, but like you have to, I feel like there's at a point where you have to start realizing mob bosses, that's one of the things I like about this book. Mob bosses all can't be the same. Like you have to have some variety and like some growth to some people. Like one of my least favorite things about Under the Red Hood is the fact that Black Mask is just a mob boss. There's nothing interesting about the character. And this, Carmine's a mob boss, but he has kids, he has family, he has another family that's in Metropolis, I think that's what they are, that has the gang. I think it's the Vides. Like, there's a whole bunch of just...
They're from Chicago.
Yeah, they're from another city. There's so many layers to Carmine. And then eventually when Carmine dies, you're like, you feel bad. Because, like, all this guy wanted to do was just treat his family right. And then, like, here we are. And, like, it's just... It's so good. It just is so good. I don't understand 99% of criticisms for this. I understand the criticism you're giving. I personally don't have that problem. But I can definitely see why someone would have that problem.
Yeah.
If I had to choose...
Well, look. All right, you go. Sorry.
If I had to choose a problem with this book, I would say that some of the issues felt slightly shorter than they should have been. Like the
Mm.
holiday killings were like not rushed, but just like you didn't get enough of it. And I think
Yeah.
that it's not even a complaint. It's just like I wish I had more of the book, which is like a kind of a I don't know, like a positive that I wanted more.
Just how much you like.
Yeah. But go ahead. Sorry.
Obviously, like he is doing detective work behind the scenes, but my more complaint, I worded it poorly. I wish I saw more of it.
That's a good
And
point.
that's one of the things I just adore about Dark Victory is you see him
Yeah.
really getting into the nitty gritty of doing the detective work behind the killings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he's in the Batcave, he's, you know,
He's
looking at
doing
evidence
stuff.
and that kind of thing.
Yeah. One of my favorite things
I feel like I just needed to see a little bit more of that.
one of my favorite scenes in Dark Victory is when they're in the Batcave and Robin is like he's kind of just pushing Robin away. And the whole entire dynamic, the
Oh,
dynamic between Alfred, Robin, and Batman is it's perfect. But like when they're still in the scenario where he's like pushing him away, and Robin's like, "Dude, the Hangman killings aren't like just clues." He's like, "They're literally telling you what's happening. The Hangman killings on the Hangman when you complete it, it's literally telling you what's happening." That was one of my favorite scenes because you actually see the detective work. That's a very good point. But I don't personally for me, I don't see that as a flaw towards this book. I don't think I really have a
yeah.
flaw with this book. This is my favorite splash panel of all time.
Oh, it's
It's so
such a
good.
good panel, yeah.
Yeah.
Good treat.
Yeah. What is your favorite? I'm trying to go niche here. What's your favorite killing?
Mm, that's hard, bro. Like I don't even know if I can like remember
Yeah.
all of them, but the one that comes to mind, I think it's the first killing with the bathtub
Yeah.
and the water is red.
Yeah.
It's bright red,
It's so good.
pretty cold. That's like the one that I immediately thought of.
Uh-huh. So one of my favorite things about this book is the ambiguity of the ending. One of my favorite things
Oh,
about the
dude,
book.
I had to. I was like, what the freak is going on?
Yeah. That's one of my favorite things about the book. So let me ask you a question. How do you think this we've done this before. I'm not going to lie. I don't personally I don't personally think it's as ambiguous as people say it is. I think it's ambiguous to the perfect it needs to be. To the perfect it needs to be. To the point where it's like the Inception ending, where like you know what's real, but there's still the ambiguity of maybe it's not. Like the thing
Yeah,
with this, it's like with Gilda, it's like you know she was the killer, and you know that Dent probably wasn't the killer, but was he? Was there a possibility that he was? Like it's just such an interesting dynamic. Who do you think the killers were, and how do you think the killings went about?
what was like the narrative that it's like? What was it like? Harvey does like the first three.
It's like Gilda does the first three, and then it's like New Year's Eve, and then that's when Alberto fakes his death, and then she thinks that it was Dent who killed Alberto, or killed Alberto because his hair was wet, but he had a hat on. So
Yeah,
it's like afterwards, obviously Alberto, but like it's just interesting.
yeah. I don't know.
It's really interesting.
I need it. I really need to reread it.
I'm happy that they don't tell you exact. I'm happy they don't like lean on the Long Halloween too much in Dark Victory. Dark Victory is very much its own story, but it's still like a sequel, and I like the way they did the sequel.
You have to read Long Halloween before Dark Victory though.
No, no, you do, yeah, yeah. I mean, like it's a sequel, but I
It's like
like,
watching it's like watching Dark Knight without Batman Begins.
yeah, yeah. I like how they
Even
did it.
though
Yeah, I like how they did it with like the fact that it's like it's its own story, but all the aftermath is still on it. It's just perfect. I love this book, man. I love the entire thing they're going for.
I was reading it, and I'm like, this is literally the Dark Knight. Like
Yeah,
it is so clear what the inspiration the Nolan trilogy was. Like, it's so clear that he loved this book. And people are always like, oh, yeah, the Batman is just like the Long Halloween. And like, I'm like, reading, I'm like, this is like so much more like the Dark Knight compared to the Batman. And it's not really close either.
Hardly anything in the Long Halloween is in the Batman. The only like
it's just it's just the aspect that there's a serial killer.
Yeah.
And then Catwoman's in it. So and it involves like Carmine Falcone and stuff.
And Catwoman is Falcone's daughter.
Yeah.
Which is from Dark Victory. But yeah. Okay. Now, I don't know if this is a hot take or not. But I think if the Batman Part 2 does a faithful adaptation to this book, it would be the greatest comic book movie of all time. And I don't even think it would be close.
Dude, here's the thing. The Dark Knight is already so much like the Long Halloween.
Yeah.
If the Batman was just the Long Halloween 1, where's the creativity in that? Where is the justification for it taking 5 years for this movie to get made? And then it will also just be like way too much like the Dark Knight.
Yeah, it would be, but I feel like the thing with the Dark
Knight... And like Falcone's already dead in the Batman.
Yeah, that's the one thing that hinders me. That is the one thing that hinders me. But, yeah, I thought about that.
I think
it's hard
to do parts of it.
They could do parts of it. I think if they did the Holiday Killer.
Obviously.
If they just did the Holiday Killer, that would be perfect. Because you literally already have ScarJo as Gilda, which like that's almost like that's the rumor that she's gonna be Gilda, and he's Dent, freaking Sebastian Stan. You already have like the keys. Batman's year 3 in the Batman Part 2. He's year 3 in this book, or year 2, whatever, year 2 or 3. The dynamic. I think the thing with the Long Halloween and the Dark Knight is that the Dark Knight has the same feeling of the Long Halloween, where
it's the same tone.
The trilogy of Batman, Gordon, and Dent is so perfectly encapsulated in the Dark Knight from this book. But I think you can do it even better in the Batman Part 2 because you're gonna have an actor who's the chemistry and the dynamic that Gordon has with Batman in the Batman universe is my favorite. It is my favorite in all of the Batmans because it's like they both trust each other so much. You already have that. If you throw Dent in there, this could be better than the Dark Knight in that little trilogy. The 3 of them.
It would just be like the same. It'd just be like so repetitive. It just feel repetitive.
Yeah, it's hard to do. It sucks because I really want it, but you are making good points. That is a good point.
I feel like if you want, I feel like sometimes comics just don't need to be one-to-one adapted.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be one.
I feel like the movies should obviously take inspiration from comics, but I feel like one-to-one adaptations shouldn't really happen.
No, they shouldn't. But
I don't think there's any creativity in that.
I do think if you did like just the Holiday Killer and somehow brought it back, like maybe it wasn't even Gilda, maybe it just was Dent this time. Like maybe the entire time it was Dent. Like that'd be interesting. I don't know. Just
doing the Holiday Killer.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Would be cool. Like I feel I'm on board for that. And then it's just if you did that, they just have to tread carefully because they already have Dent coming back in this movie. You just got to tread carefully.
Yeah. Do you think?
I feel like the dream
did it right.
Oh well, Batman Part 2 is gonna be peak of the way.
Would you rather that or Court of Owls?
Oh, it's not even close. Court of Owls.
Really?
It's not even close. Like if they don't do Court of Owls for Part 2, it's because I know they're doing it for Part 3.
Yeah, I think it's more of a Part 3 thing. Because that'd be the biggest threat he's gonna face.
This
is my slate. This is my perfect slate for Pattinson. He does Holiday Killer, Batman Part 2. Part 3.
I just feel like again, that's going to be too much like the Riddler doing the serial killings.
I feel like they've just dug himself into a hole with it.
It's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work. That's right. Yeah. if they do 3 movies, I don't know what they're gonna do with this. If they save Court of Owls for 3, stick the landing, it will be the greatest trilogy of all time. If they stick the landing, it will be the greatest trilogy of all time. If Batman Part 2 is as good as we think it's gonna be, it will be the greatest trilogy of all time. And then you bring him into the DCU because frick that Brave and the Bold crap. No one wants that. No one wants that. If you bring him into the DCU after that, he's year 6 or 7. I literally didn't mean to do that, by the way. He's year 6 or 7 when you bring him into the DCU. Then he can get Robin at the end of Court of Owls. Perfect. In 10 years, we'll have a Nightwing. Well, perfect. This is the perfect night. This is the perfect Bat family I wanted.
I think I need Robin in Batman Part 2.
That's fair. Do you think he'll be the mayor's son? That's the thing I'm hearing. That's what I keep.
Sorry?
Do you think he'll be the mayor's son? That's what I think.
Mayor's son.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's like the main headcanon I hear.
You have to be Flying Graysons.
You have to. That's what I agree too. I don't think it would work.
They wouldn't do the mayor's son. That's just like. And either way, do you think Batman would seriously just go back? Remember that kid, the mayor's son from like a year ago? I'm gonna go back and find it real quick.
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna work.
No.
People think that will. I don't think it's going to.
Dude, if they did something like Dark Victory for the Batman Part 2.
Yes. Right, that could be perfect. That
would be perfect.
That'd do it for me.
Just do Dark Victory.
Yeah.
No, obviously don't do Dark Victory because
it could be Dark Victory.
God,
it could be a Falcone. It doesn't have to be Sophia.
At least
it could just be a Falcone.
At least just Sophia's not coming back.
No, she's not. I don't want her coming back. I'm saying it doesn't have to be Sophia.
And Catwoman's not coming back either.
No, Catwoman's getting her own show, which is gonna suck. Go ahead.
At least I just want them to do Robin in the way that they do in Dark Victory.
Yeah. Robin.
Anyway, we're going off topic, bro. We've already got a Batman app.
Yeah.
Planned. We gotta keep reviewing this comic.
Okay. Favorite characters, top 3. Give them to me. Gordon and Dent aren't allowed. Yeah. W take. We need a condom.
Say Gordon and Dent aren't allowed.
Gordon and Dent aren't allowed because it's the trifecta.
Why?
Big 3. Because I'm mean and I want to be rude today.
Gordon's the best character.
He is. He is the best character. You know what one of my favorite things in this entire book is? This panel right here.
What?
It's actually so funny. It's actually so funny. Diddler is the only one who lived. It's actually so funny.
Bro, I'm not even kidding, bro. I actually, ever since reading all the Law of Sale stuff, I do not see Riddler the same.
No, he's kind of a freak.
No, bro, they just make him more and more of the Redditor. He becomes the Redditor more and more. Everything. Dude, Catwoman when in Rome, he's peak Guna Redditor.
Yeah. I don't...
Bro, he's just got this secret agenda where he wants to diddle Catwoman.
What?
Every issue, she's like, stop touching me, Eddie. I'll claw your eyes out. And he's like, I didn't mean to. He's like, I didn't know you were in the bath.
I've seen that part.
Literally a panel, and it's her holding him by his throat while her booty cheeks are out. She's mad. She's like, bro, what are you doing in here? He's like, chat, I swear I didn't know you were in the bath.
This is also pretty funny. All right. When she just throws the Asian dude off the freaking roof. That was pretty funny. I forgot about that.
Sophia's so chopped.
Sophia is so chopped. And she's even more chopped than Dark Victory, bro.
Crazy's glow up from the Law of Sale comics to the live action appearance.
Yeah, it doesn't even look the same. What is your opinion on the Two-Face stuff?
Oh, it's peak.
Do you like how he gets the coin from his dad?
I don't not like it. I like. You know what I mean?
It gives him more of an excuse to be Two-Face because he had a child. One of the things, one of my main complaints with Two-Face is he just is insane for no reason. And a lot of adaptations.
Yeah, okay.
Like in The Dark Knight, obviously he gets half his face melted off. But like
The Dark Knight is a great Two-Face origin story.
It is. It's perfect. But in like some adaptations, he just becomes Two-Face. He's just kind of Two-Face.
Really?
Yeah. Like the animated series one, I don't think he should have became Two-Face. Oh, this is a hot take, but anime Two-Face sucks. Anime series Two-Face. It just isn't very good. He literally has the perfect life, and he just like he gets half his face melted off. He's like, I'm gonna go kill people. It's kind of
you need the deeper level.
You need the deeper level.
The Dark Knight has the deeper level of Rachel.
Yeah.
The Long Halloween has so many layers to it. Like,
I think
I like the acid splash idea so much.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like the idea that it was the acid splash from Maroni.
Yeah. I like
it adds that. Yeah.
I like that's my favorite Two-Face origin.
Me too.
That's my favorite Two-Face origin.
Yeah, that's really good.
It's hard to beat.
It's my definitive origin.
It is my definitive origin. It's hard to beat. This is the more I read, the more I realize the Dark Knight is literally just an Elseworld story. Like, that's what it should have been. It should never be main continuity. That's one thing I've learned.
It's its own trilogy. I don't know if that counts.
It should. It should have been the same thing with Batman versus Superman. It should have just been in its own continuity, just an Elseworld story. I love the Dark Knight. It's probably the best Batman.
The concept of Elseworlds wasn't a thing back then.
Yeah, but I mean, like, just not main continuity. It shouldn't be looked towards. It shouldn't be looked to as inspiration for like DCU Batman.
I gotcha. Like, it shouldn't be the definitive Batman, is what you're saying.
It shouldn't.
Yeah, yeah.
It shouldn't be. Pattinson is going to be the road we're on right now, and the info news we have is going to be the perfect adaptation of a Batman comic. Bat family we're gonna get. That is the best setup. If he gets Robin anytime soon, it's gonna be the best we're gonna get. I don't understand what makes people hinder from the fact that when they try to say that Long Halloween shouldn't be a main continuity book. People think that this trilogy should just be like its own thing. This should be the main continuity book. This should be every single like.
Is this not main continuity, Long Halloween?
It is, but people say it shouldn't be. People say it should be its own trilogy, which is stupid. I think this is the perfect year 2 to 5 for Batman, or year 3 to 5, whatever. And I think this is how this should be the blueprint. I'm not saying it has to be one from. This should be the blueprint for every single year 2 to 5 Batman, or 3 to 5, 36, whatever it is.
The trilogy of Haunted Night, Long Halloween, Dark Victory is really cool.
Yeah.
It's really cool. And I just this is one of my favorite things about this, because Tim Sale's art, rest in peace. It's no secret. It's very stylized. Mm-hmm. It's not for everyone. And I read comics like Spider-Man Blue, Daredevil Yellow. I'm like, look, I like Sale's art, but like, it's good, but it doesn't feel like it fully fits. But then I just accept that that's what's going on. Because it's an Elseworld story and stuff. Sorry, I'm just rubbing my eye. But when I'm reading the Batman stuff, I'm like it fits in that world so well. Perfectly. Like Spider-Man Blue, if Tim Sale did a Spider-Man, if Tim Sale was on a ongoing Spider-Man run, it'd be like, this doesn't work.
No.
But this was an ongoing Batman run, right? As main continuity. It's like, it fits. It fits with the tone of that. It doesn't, you don't look at it and go, this is quite stylized art. Yeah. You look at it and go, this is
Batman.
Good art.
This is Batman.
Because it fits. It's like, it's so good. Just the way it fits. There's a couple panels where I go like, oh, interesting choice there, Tim. Where it'd be like a splash panel of Joker's teeth taking up a whole double page.
I like that. I'm a fan of the stylization.
I do like it. Don't worry. But like,
yeah, dude, Tim Sale on Superman might be the best Superman. Might be the best he's been. Like, that might be peak Tim Sale. It's really
good to read that.
Yeah, I just can't understand why people don't think this is perfect story. Like, this is genuinely a perfect story. I understand your criticism with the fact you don't see the detective work as much as you wanted, but can you agree this is a perfect story? It's a 13
Yeah,
issue.
well, that problem that I have, it's like, it's a problem for me, but I don't think it makes it worse as a story by any means. It's just more just an enjoyment thing for me and what I wanted out of it. Like, I don't think, like, I know that other people wouldn't have that issue. And so that's why I know that you give it a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
That's why I know heaps of people just give it out of 10 because I know that it's a bit of a silly issue. It's just a thing. Just, I would have liked that. Like, it is such an amazing story.
You know where that exact problem you have freaks me up? Chip Zdarsky Daredevil issue 1. My only problem with the entire issue is the time it's so wonky. Because he's with the girl, and then it's after he's with the girl, it's the pistol dude he beat up, and he's getting taken away, and then it's back to him in bed, and he's just laying in bed. He's like, I can't sleep, and he's just laying there, and he's like, I went after the dude tonight with the sloppy. He was like without the costume, and it was sloppy, and then he's back in the Daredevil suit. That's like a bad time thing because they don't even tell you if it was the pistol dude or if he's just gone out 3 separate times that night. Like, that just bugged me. I don't even know if that's a good issue. I don't even know if that's a complaint as much as it just my little stupid brain can't. It just like it's a problem for me.
I suppose because Born Again, the comic, is paced similar to that.
Yeah.
So I didn't.
I don't mind.
Stay tuned for Daredevil Chip Zdarsky review.
Yes.
Some point in this year.
Yeah. The thing with me, I try to be as critical as I can with comics, but there's times where it's like I said with Chip Zdarsky, it's not even a criticism. Like, that is not a criticism. It's just something I noticed. That it's not even like poor writing. Yeah. It just kind of bugged me, but it's not even a criticism.
And that's what I'm like with Long. That's exactly my things with Long Halloween.
Yeah.
And like, they're like with movies. Sometimes I'm like, that's a little bit of a problem, but
yeah,
I'll still give it a 10. Not that I throw away 10s. But like, for example, Superman. I don't think Superman's a perfect movie. It's actually got a few problems. I'm kind of geeked for rating it 5 stars.
I'm never going to back down from that.
I don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Comics, I just can't I've just completely lost my words. I can't in the
6, 7.
What am I even saying? I can't in my right mind rate something a 10 if I have that, like, just anything with it. It has to be perfection.
Like with the Chips, I try not to rate issues, but like Chip Zdarsky issue
1, I don't rate issues.
Probably a 10. If I'm just getting down to like a molecular level, what am I talking about? If I'm getting down to just a page-to-page basis, probably a 10. It's about as good as you can get for a first issue. But the time thing isn't even the time thing genuinely makes sense. It just kind of bugged me the way they said it.
You're just stupid.
Exactly. That's the answer. I'm just dumb. So it's not even a complaint as much as it's just like I'm kind of stupid. But yeah, I understand where you're coming from. It's all if you don't I'm okay with you not rating this a 10. If you rate it anything lower than like a 9, then we're gonna have beef. You feel me?
What if someone's like, oh yeah, okay, a guy comes up to you in the street. Okay, you're at Comic-Con.
I'm at Comic-Con. Okay.
You're at Comic-Con. You're representing World's Finest.
Yes. Yeah. W comes.
Some guy is cosplaying as
Calendar Man.
Batman.
Condiment King.
Batman. No, he's cosplaying as Batman.
All right.
And you go, what's your favorite Batman comic? And he goes, I like Batman Hush. And you go, oh yeah, really? Why is that? Oh, I really like Jeff Loeb's writing, and Jim Lee's art is really peak. And you go, Jim Lee's art is really peak. Do you like Long Halloween? And then he'll go, I do like Jeff Loeb's writing there too, but Phil's art is not for me. I don't like it at all. Other than that, it's really good. What do you say?
There's a chance I get ejected for violence. I might assault that man. There's a good chance I assault that man.
Is he?
I'm not uploading that.
His favorite is Batman Hush. Doesn't like.
I'm not uploading that to YouTube or to TikTok, wherever we're putting that.
Why?
You want me to like promote gang violence?
Good content.
You want
That's
me to
good
just
content.
beat this man up on camera and just post it to freaking TikTok? Yeah, you know what?
It's
That's a good
content.
point. That's what people would watch. That's like a good, yeah. I should start like, yeah.
I'm
Boom.
sloppy.
Yeah.
Sloppy.
It's slobbering time.
I'm struggling with low-level thugs. What am I doing?
Yeah, real. Yeah. The British called the Big Slappy, and I was like, I'm Big Justice, and this is the Big Slappy. But yeah, have you seen that clip? It's actually really funny. You know, like the Los guy with his dad. Have you seen the clips where it's like him and his dad, and they're on stream, and they just like.
What are we talking
It's
about?
so funny. If I see it, I'll send it to you. What's your opinion?
Oh,
What was your opinion on issue 8? I think it was issue 8 where he has the scarecrow gas, and he's like, he's just like fully tweaking on Mother's Day. That was a really good issue.
It's great issue.
Scarecrow being used properly is what I need. I need Scarecrow to be used properly, bro. A Scarecrow.
You can tell that Loeb and Sale's favorites are Mad Hatter and Scarecrow.
Dude, they're like, freaking utilized, bro.
It's Dark Victory. Scarecrow's got 3 freaking issues to himself.
Just to himself. He's like the main. He's the main character over Batman in those 3 issues. It's funny.
Well, no, so because Dark Victory is like 3 stories, but then like the first story is 3 issues, the second is 2 issues, and the last is 1 issue.
You mean
it's a bit weird?
You mean Haunted Knight?
Oh, Haunted Knight. Freaking idiot.
No, you're good.
Sorry. Haunted Knight. Scarecrow's got 3 issues to himself.
Really?
Mad Hatter's got 2.
Really?
And then Jack-O-Lantern got 1.
Jack-O-Lantern? I thought that was a Marvel character.
It's actually really peak.
It was a Marvel character.
Peak. I think it was Jack-O-Lantern.
I got no ball knowledge, bro.
I'm pretty sure it's Jack-O-Lantern. And then Long Halloween, he's got a lot of he's got a big role. Dark Victory, he's got a big role. So does Mad Hatter in both.
Mad Hatter is such a freaking bum. This dude's a midget, and all he does is sing bullcrap music and make me recite it.
Dude, it's actually like they make the villains so comical.
Yeah, but it's
like Scarecrow's singing Scarecrow's doing like nursery rhymes. Mad Hatter's doing geeked nursery rhymes.
Yes. And they're arguing about how bad each other's nursery rhymes are, bro. It's really funny.
And it's so funny because they would only any other comic you'd be like, what the freak is this, bro? This is stuff.
And it's so funny. This is such a freaking dark comic, bro. People are getting killed every single issue. The detective work. Batman is going through his grief and trying to help people out. He has to remember his parents. He's got Scarecrow toxic. And then it's just freaking one cow jumped over the moon. And it's just like these bull cows. It's so funny. It's utilized perfectly. It is. Although
you got Junkler on.
Yes, bro. This town's not big enough for 2 homicidal maniacs. My favorite line of the comic. That wasn't a Joker impression, by the way. I was kind of just talking at a high pitch.
Okay. Okay, pal. Sure.
Alright. My bad. That was bad.
Bro, I was reading Haunted Knight because this sometimes annoys me about Batman depictions. Usually, like in comics and animation more so. Usually, I'm like, sometimes I look at the Bruce Wayne design, like, bro, this Bruce Wayne design is buns.
Yeah.
Right? And in Haunted Knight, he literally has the most buns design of all time. I'm like, bro, Bruce Wayne, his design in Haunted Knight is so, is it Arthur in Master of the Phantasm?
Yeah.
That's what Bruce Wayne looks like in Haunted Knight.
Bro, I hate Arthur. He's a weasel. Actually, bottom 1 human. Bro.
That's what Bruce Wayne looks. He's got that hairline.
No, he's got the horseshoe hairline. Free Bruce, bro. Free Bruce.
I'm like, dude. I know it's a stupid complaint, but I'm like, dude, if this is what Bruce Wayne looks like in Long Halloween Dark Victory,
he does.
I'm gonna hate it.
He looks very good in Dark
Victory. I'm gonna hate it. And I start reading it. I'm like, yes.
He looks good.
They fixed him, bro. They actually gave him a glow up. He's not topped anymore. Now he actually has an excuse for pulling Catwoman.
Yes, bro. I love this comic. I think, I'm not gonna lie, I think I just said everything I needed to.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. You want me to wrap it up?
Oh, do you know what's fire? Alberto's glasses when they're purple. And so it's like black and white pages and the glasses are purple.
I like That's actually one more thing. I really like Alberto's design because he's like such a weasel, but he's like also peak. He's like kind of a sigma. It's like the craziest thing. He's like weasel with peak.
Riddler, take note.
Yes, bro. Yes, bro.
Bro, I'm like, oh, I just forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, this is like half a pro and half a con, and it's the stupidest thing ever. It's not a con enough for me to actually change my rating because it's stupid. But it's like, I love Calendar Man is my favorite like obscure character of all time.
Tough.
Right? I love Calendar Man.
Dude,
right?
you will do some crazy things for Calendar Man.
I will.
Yeah.
And have.
Whoa.
And like, and the fact he's in this book and he's taken seriously is so cool.
He's
but then also,
Dark Victory.
Do I actually want him taken seriously? Sometimes I kind of think, and I'm like, dog, I don't know if I want Calendar Man taken seriously. But then it rides the line where it's like, it's taken seriously, but it's stupid. Because he's just like, 30 days.
I like how in Dark Victory, when he gets caught, he's literally Diddy. He's hiding in this man's like freaking mirrors, like speaking to him in his father's voice. And he gets caught. He's like, "Oops!" He's like, "My bad." It's so funny, bro.
He's so funny.
Yeah,
and I feel like they just kept that level of comicalness that like, I just need to see him in his red suit, owned by Tim Sale. And I think if he was, or Dark Victory would be the greatest comic ever made, if when they find him hiding in the walls, if he's wearing the red suit and he's like,
hello,
in the red suit.
Hello. Did he go away?
He's like, yep. First thing I did when I got out of Arkham was put on my suit. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be peak. I really love.
And he's Loki's Stigma because he's like, I commit crimes on holidays. I don't kill people on holidays.
It's tough, dude. The courtroom scene in Dark Victory is so good. Although it makes no sense because Diddler is supposed to be with Catwoman, it's like peak.
What? I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Oh.
It makes no sense time-wise, but it's pretty funny. Yeah.
Nah, bro, he just went back. It's chill.
He just first class flight back, first class flight there.
Well, actually, Catwoman spends a lot of time in Rome, so they have a 3-month time jump in the middle of when in Rome.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, she is
which is weird.
Ages, in all fairness.
Yeah.
She has to be there for like half a year.
She like plans a robbery for 3 months.
Nice.
Yeah. So she's just casually name dropped. She's like, yeah, 3 months later, this happened. Cool.
The Goon Squad. WCOM.
That was such a good panel, bro.
It is. I love that panel. I love Tim.
All right. I've said everything I need to say, bro.
Yeah. All right.
But I want to say, I will own this again one day, boys. Don't worry.
Yes.
Whether it be the Omni or the hardcovers or the trades.
Tough.
We shall see. I used to say I'm just gonna get the Omni again. Now I'm not so sure.
Yeah. Time will tell.
Anyway,
boys, thank you guys for watching. I want to say two things real fast. Please join the Discord server. Because in the Discord server, nice, dude. In the Discord server, not only will you be able to talk to us, you'll be able to talk to other comic book fans and other comic book movie fans and just other fans of things. So many
talk about how good World's Finest is.
Yeah, that is encouraged. And in fact, if you don't do that, you will get banned. But that's a joke. It will not actually happen. But just join the server. If you guys don't want to, it's okay. Please subscribe as well. That'd also be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys for 100. I don't think me and Noah actually have said that. Thank you guys for 100 subscribers. We hit that about a couple weeks ago.
100.
Yeah. So thank you guys. Yeah, thank you guys. Nice. Tough.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. But yeah, have a great rest of your day. God bless. We'll see you next time.